Welcome to Tag Park and Keith Harris Stadium on the campus of Carleton University. It's the 2023 U18 Women's National Football Championships. It's Team Saskatchewan in green versus Team Alberta in blue and white. Hi, everybody. Dan Mooney alongside Coach Ron Raymond for this one. And after the opener between Quebec and New Brunswick, this one should be pretty good between Alberta and Saskatchewan.
Well, I'm still trying to catch my breath from the first game. But you know what? You got the defending champions here in Alberta who won last year 36-12 against Saskatchewan. So, you know what? Game number 2 of the 2023 Women's National Championship is promising to be a good one when you look at the records from last season.
Doing the official coin toss here. Yeah, the first one between Quebec and New Brunswick, a 90-72 victory. Can you believe that? All of those points, all of the scoring in that one. And I don't expect to see anything different in this one between Alberta and Saskatchewan. Talk about a provincial rivalry.
Yeah, no kidding. And you know what? The thing that I've learned from the first game is you really have to have a strategy on defense to really contain the explosive plays. With 6-on-6, you're going to get players are going to make plays. You just got to eliminate the big explosive plays, and that's what I've learned in the first game. And at the end of the result was 90 points scored. So we'll see what the defending champions here, Alberta, have with the Saskatchewan. And, man, I think we're in for a good one.
The gold medal game, Saskatchewan lost to Alberta a year ago, July 9th, 2022. In Regina, a 36-12 victory for Alberta. So you know that Saskatchewan has got a little bit more at stake in this one. They want to rectify the situation from a year ago.
Oh, yeah, and I'm sure the coaching staff has been thinking about this game for 1 year. And, you know, but the thing is, with every year, you get new players, maybe a couple of new coaching staffs on the staff. And we'll see what's going to happen here today. But if we learned anything from the first game, Dan, is that you really have to eliminate those explosive plays. And the run game plays a crucial factor into the third and fourth quarter.
Sophia Piast with the kickoff. Saskatchewan has it at their own 25-yard line. That's Ella Schenner. Ella Schenner gets to the outside, breaks back up. Piast, the kicker, making the tackle after a return of about 42 yards.
Yeah, great, you know what, great kickoff return right here. Gives Saskatchewan the ball in great field possession right inside Alberta's 52-yard line. And if you're Saskatchewan, that's a great way you want to start your opening game of the tournament.
First down from the Alberta 47 for Team Saskatchewan.
Different strategy for Alberta, only one defensive lineman down.
Bobbled snap, and Alberta has it. Nope, picked up by Nevaeh Lang, the starting quarterback. The bobbled snap.
And if you look at Alberta, Dan, look how they line on defense. They put a nose guard over the center, and then they have 3 standing linebackers. You got your Mike, your Will, and your Mike Will and the Sam linebacker in their positions.
Nevaeh Lang swings that one out for Shaden Magnus, and Magnus picks up 14. It'll be a first down for Saskatchewan, but it's coming back. Flag on the play, and it looks like it's coming back offside against Saskatchewan, so that play to Magnus will be negated.
Yeah, a little swing pass here to the outside, and nice reception there by Magnus. Take it out, but unfortunately it's for naught because there is a penalty on the play, and now we got 2nd and 10.
The referee for this one, Laurie Tursky from Manitoba. Ken Jolly is the line umpire from Ontario. The back umpire is Mark Lachance from Ontario. Andrew Cochry, Lowry. Here's another run. This time it's Shelby Prosofsky. Prosofsky picks up about 5. It'll be, or make it 6. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Yeah, good defensive play from Alberta to limit a 5-yard gain right there, which forces a 3rd down and 8 situation. And we had a lot of offense in the first game, and we'll see how this one pans out. But the first series for Alberta is pretty good defense.
The officials, Andrew Lockery from New Brunswick, and the judge is Pascal Beaulieu from Quebec. That one goes all the way downfield on the kick, and Team Alberta will get an opportunity here to get their offensive unit out for the first time in their first game of this tournament. Liberty Joe Ware. Or Sarah Fagnan, as is the quarterback. There's a quick give to number 21, Sydney Bowers. And Bowers picks up 13 and the first down of the ball game for Team Alberta.
We're just looking at the replay here. That the little bit of a bobble on the punt return, but good downhill running here for Sedani Bowers here for Team Alberta. Pick up the first down.
Fagnan, the give to Rahima Holaki around the left side. She'll pick up about 8. There to make the stop for Team Saskatchewan. Number 16, Dalen Meston.
Yeah, Team Alberta trying to establish the run game early. You saw a first run to the right in the first. Now it's a jet sweep here. That's what you're looking at the replay. That was the first play of the game. And then we had an inside run to the left.
It's Sydney Bowers once again. Bowers into the Saskatchewan secondary. And a big pickup of 10 for Bowers. There to make the stop once again, Dalen Meston, the Saskatchewan linebacker.
Well, Team Alberta establishing the run early, and that's if they're giving the Saskatchewan a dose right early. And you know what? Maybe when you look at all the football teams in the tournament, everyone will have an identity. Alberta showing right off the get-go they do have a good running game.
Out of the shotgun, here's Sarah Fagnan. The pass over the middle, complete to Holaki, and she will score! Rahima Holaki gives Alberta a 6-0 lead. A 51-yard touchdown from Sarah Fagnan, and it's 6-0 Alberta.
Yeah, a little check down pass, and to number 4, Rahimi Olaki, and she took it all the way to the house. Nice run there by Olaki, and Alberta on the board early.
3:35 into the opening quarter, a 51-yard touchdown pass from Sarah Fagnan to Rahima Holaki.
Yeah, no, nice run.
The extra point is good by Sophia Pias.
Okay.
And it's 8-0 for Alberta. On what appeared to be a broken play, they got the ball to Holaki in traffic, and she made the best of it.
Yeah, I think that was a design play of like a little bit of a check down or a screen play. And, man, she really did a great job seeing the path to daylight to get to the end zone. And for Team Saskatchewan, not exactly how they wanted to start on defense, but still early. And if we learned anything from the first game, points can come at you at any time.
8-0 for Alberta. They scored on their opening possession of the ball game. Here comes Saskatchewan. Good return, Ella Schenner. Ella Schenner gets to the outside, finally brought down just beyond midfield by Charlie Anna Ware.
Yeah, what a great tackle by special teams player Charlie Anna Ware. Just came out of really nowhere to shoestring the kickoff returner. And now, but you know what? Team Saskatchewan has the ball midfield, and we'll see what they do in the second series here on offense.
Nevaeh Lang is at quarterback for Saskatchewan. Lang swings that one out. It's caught there by number 26, Shaden Magnus. And Magnus picks up about 9, but there's a flag on the play. It's against Saskatchewan. And they're appealing to the Alberta bench as to what they'd like to do. Illegal procedure is the call.
That's unfortunate for Team Saskatchewan because they did have some positive yardage right there. So it'll be second down.
So that's 2 plays that Shaden Magnus has been involved with the swing pass out to the left side, and both have been called back.
Unfortunately, they only had 2 players on the line of scrimmage at that play, Dan. And in the 6-on-6 rules, you need 3 down linemen or 3 linemen on the line of scrimmage to,
There's Nevaeh Lang keeping it herself. Gets almost back to the line of scrimmage before being met there by J.C. Boucher and number 12, Lillian Watkinson.
Yeah, great run by Lang. The only thing I want as a coaching point moving forward, like I'm always in the coaching mode when I do these, I would like to see the running back, once they're going to initiate contact, to get a bit lower so to protect himself, right? Because sometimes a lot of these players, they run high, as we say in coaching terms, and they got to find a way to get lower.
Here comes the blitz, the little flip out for Shelby Prosovsky. Prosovsky into the secondary. The pickup is 9, but she'll be about 4 yards shy of a first down.
Yeah, great job by Emily Krause there, linebacker for Team Alberta. If it wasn't for Emily Krause, I think we would be talking about an extra point right now because Emily Krause was able to, the last line of defense there for Team Alberta to get the tackle. As you can see there on the replay, there's Emily Krause. And if Emily Krause doesn't get that tackle, we're talking touchdown.
Nevaeh Lang in under center on third down. They're going. And the big run up front.
Yeah, going to be short.
I believe that was Ava Salmonen, number 65.
Yeah, so that was a dive play. Unfortunately for Team Saskatchewan, they didn't get enough yards to get the first down. I like the play call. I like the play call going dive on short yardage, but unfortunately, we didn't get enough of a big push here for Team Saskatchewan to get that first down, and now it's 1st and 10 for Alberta going the other way.
First turnover of the ball game.
A little bit of comparison from the first game when it comes to the strategies used. Like in the first game, we had touchdowns every third play.
Sarah Fagnan out of the shotgun, sets up, toss into the hands of Sophia Piast. She's downfield. The gain is 31 yards and a big first down for Team Alberta.
You know, Dan, I talked about it in the first game we did. A quarterback's best friend is a good running game. And when you have a good running game, it opens up the passing game because your opponent is anticipating more of a run, and then all of a sudden you go some type of play action and it's wide open.
Here once again the give to number 21, Sydney Bowers. Cuts back upfield for a pickup of 6. Make it 7. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Yeah, so, you know, you're seeing a lot of this cross-jet motion type action with a running back in the backfield, and that's really the deception. You're seeing here the nice reception here, number 8 for Team Alberta, and that was Sophia Pias.
Here's Rahima Holaki. Pushes forward for a pickup of 2, but there's a flag on the play, and it's going against Team Alberta. Holding is the call. They'll move it back 10, and it'll be 2nd down repeated, but it'll be 2nd down, 13 yards to go.
Yeah. Leaving, well, you know what? I was going to say leaving a passing situation, but with 6-on-6, we've seen throughout this tournament, you just need to break one tackle to really spring one.
Fagnan out of the shotgun, swings that one out to Halaki. Wide open, she cuts back inside, has the first down. Finally brought to the turf by number 8, Colby Fenrick. of Team Saskatchewan, but again, a pickup of 14 yards and another Alberta first down.
You know what I really love what Sarah Fagna did right there? She went to her second read. She looked downfield. She saw that her intended receiver was not open, and she went down to her check down right there. Beautiful, beautiful play there by Sarah Fagna to go to her check down. That's what we call progressive reading.
Here's Holaki once again into the secondary. A pickup of 8, finally brought down by Hannah Wilker, or make that Colby Fenrick once again, number 8 for Saskatchewan.
Yeah, nice running, nice balance attack here from Team Alberta with the passing and the running balance of play calling. So good job for the offense coordinator of Team Alberta to keep the Saskatchewan defense guessing.
Holaki in the backfield. Swings out. Fagnan throws that one over the middle. Looking for Sydney Bowers. It goes incomplete. It'll be third down.
Yeah. Decision time here for Team Alberta. I haven't seen a field goal yet in the tournament.
You know that Team Alberta's thinking touchdown. Third down, 2 yards to go. The give to Holaki. She's not going to get it. Saskatchewan has held deep in their own territory, and that's going to give them a big boost.
Big play there by the front two of the Saskatchewan defense. And great defensive stand here. And you know what we just talked about, right? Field goals, sometimes when the
points when they come.
Yeah, exactly, right? But, sometimes you roll the dice and they don't go your way.
Nevaeh Lang in at quarterback for Team Saskatchewan. First down, 10 yards to go from their own 14-yard line. 3 minutes, 28 seconds left to go in the opening quarter. All kinds of confusion in the Saskatchewan backfield. There's a flag at the line of scrimmage as well, as Lang gets dumped behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 4.
I'm looking at Team Alberta and their alignment on defense. They put a nose tackle over the center. Then they have their Will, Mike, and Sam linebacker. Then they keep 2 free safeties on top. Very interesting strategy when it comes to the defense for Team Alberta.
Well, it's going against Alberta. Offside. It'll be first down, 5 yards to go. They move the ball up to the 19. There's Lang. Little flip out for Ella Schenner, and she might get a yard on the play.
Yeah, we talked about this defense for Team Alberta. They really got something with this one down lineman above the center. And what it does is it allows the 2 outside linebackers to free flow a bit to the outside to get the contain. And you saw a great play there by Team Alberta on defense.
Saskatchewan looking for their first down of the ball game. All kinds of movement along the line of scrimmage. Once again, here's Schenner. Plows her way forward. She'll have a first down, and it looks as though there could have been a face mask call on that as well.
When we look at the replay, you'll see that there was a bit of a tug motion. I don't know if it was hair or the jersey, so you got to be careful with that too.
There's the pitch. Schenner sets up, throws, and looking downfield for Shaden Magnus, but that goes incomplete. I like the imagination. It's just the execution that was a little lacking in there.
And a little early. I think once you go into the old bag of tricks this early into the game, you're showing, but the thing is when you do these trick plays, you either do them early or you do them very late. But, I like you said, I like the creativity. Unfortunately, the execution wasn't there.
All kinds of movement in the backfield. Magnus got the ball, but there seemed to be an early jump. It'll be third down, after a loss of 2.
Yeah, and they brought in the running back from a weird positioning. It was almost as if she was like 10 yards way off, like almost in a double wing type formation. But now you got a third down situation.
They're going to kick it away. An end-over-end punt lands. And that's a smart play. Anna Kaposi just falls on the ball, giving Team Alberta the football just on the Saskatchewan side of midfield at the 54-yard line. 57 seconds left to go here in this opening quarter, and the only scoring so far, a 51-yard touchdown pass from Sarah Fagnan to Rahima Holaki. Here's Fagnan trying to take off herself, gets back to the line of scrimmage. No gain, but great pursuit there by Saskatchewan's Caitlin Becker, number 73, to make the stop.
Yeah, I don't know if that was a play call designed by nature, but I don't know if it was an intended pass. But when in doubt, just go. And like we always say, 1-2, then you, when you're doing your progression read, and no one was available downfield.
Fagnan sets up the screen pass and finds Reagan Smith. Smith gets forward. The pickup is 13 yards and another Alberta first down.
Yeah, great play call here from Team Alberta. Almost like a drag pass right from the line of scrimmage. And we saw Reagan Smith pick up the first down, giving Alberta nice field position here in the last play of the first quarter.
Here's the give to Sydney Bowers. Pushing forward across the 35. It'll be a pickup of 7 to end the first quarter with Alberta leading by a score of 8-0.
Yeah, great job by the number 16 for Team Saskatchewan. We said her name a few times now. Dalen Meston, linebacker, who's been involved in a lot of tackles. She's gonna have her hands full today with that running game from Team Alberta. Team Alberta's got a nice mixture of running and passing. They can really hurt you with the run, and the quarterback for Team Alberta, Sarah Fagnan, she can throw the ball.
So the team switch ends. Alberta, their offensive unit out there, and they're playing with a slightly higher level of confidence, if that opening quarter is any indication, Coach.
Yeah. And you know what? I didn't see the game last year, but from what we can see, they're going right where they left off. Having a good balance of running and passing, and Team Saskatchewan are going to have to find a way on offense to get a little bit more productive, get the running game going, and try to win back the field position, because right now, Team Alberta doing a good job running the ball, and they got great field position too.
So it'll be second down along 3 for Team Alberta once we get going again. And referee Lori Tursky blows play in. Out of the shotgun, Sarah Fagnan rolling to her right, and they got her. Great defensive pursuit by Colby Fenrick. And it's a big, big loss, a loss of 8. It'll be third down.
Yeah, big play here from Team Sask on defense. You know what? The defense is really doing a great job trying to hold and containing Alberta to minimal games right here and forcing them in a third down punt situation. And if you're Team Saskatchewan offense, you got to really think about getting that running game going.
Sophia Piast. High kick that was tried. Sienna Burns tried to field it, went through her arms and just took a complete 90-degree cut to the sideline.
Yeah, so if you're watching 6-on-6 for the very first time, so the sidelines are the top of the numbers of the Canadian Football League. We're here today at Carleton tag stadium, and the hash marks are 13 yards from the top of the line, the sidelines, and you need 3 down linemen or 3 players on the line of scrimmage at all time, and only the middle player is the ineligible receiver.
Playing between the numbers. Nevaeh Lang. Quick give up the middle. That was Shelby Prasovsky once again, and she stopped after a pickup of 3 yards. Callie Boucher there to make the stop for Team Alberta.
Yeah, nice play there by Team Alberta. Really solid tackle here. As you see on the replay, it's a quick inside, just basically a dive play. And there's the 2 defenders of Team Alberta getting in on the tackle.
Nevaeh Lang in the shotgun. Prasovsky in the backfield. Lang takes it herself, finds a seam, gets into the secondary, ball's loose, but Saskatchewan got it back. Magnus, Shaden Magnus falling on the loose ball, and the pickup is 11 for quarterback Nevaeh Lang.
You know, that is great coaching by the Saskatchewan coaching staff right there, where you got the quarterback on a quarterback sneak, but Magnus follows the play, didn't give up on the play. Even though she didn't have the ball, she never gave up on the play and recovered the fumble. So that's why always follow the play for that type of situation.
First down, Saskatchewan at their own 30-yard line. Lang, the give to Magnus, trying to get around the left side. Good defensive pursuit of the ball carrier. Magnus does well to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, if you're going to run a jet sweep, you got to do it with exactly that. You need the jets, and you got to get right around that corner. You need speed. If you're going to run the jet sweep, you have to have full motion and full speed, and it's full throttle ahead. But unfortunately for Team Saskatchewan, it leaves them a 2nd and 10 situation.
Here's Nevaeh Lang. Confusion in the backfield. Lang forced out of the pocket, runs around the right side. She's got some room. Finally brought down Nevaeh Lang with a pickup of 28 yards and another big Saskatchewan first down.
Yeah, good job by Saskatchewan there. Nice play design, a little deviation and play action to get to the outside, and now Sask on the ball.
That was Ella Shaner taking the snap from center, and she does not look like she's good right now.
So people in the chat are asking for the scoreboard. We're aware of it. We did fix it, and appreciate you guys posting that. And if you're appreciating, it is 8-0 Alberta now with 8:04 here to go in the second quarter.
Ella Shenner is hurt, and she was under center. Nevaeh Lang is on the Saskatchewan bench, so Team Saskatchewan might be using their 3rd quarterback in this one.
Yeah, that's you never want that, that's for sure. And you know, like compared to the first game, this game has been all defense so far. And you know, sometimes in football, your best offense is the defense. And right now, Saskatchewan, they need to get the offense going a bit to get some to get their defense off the field, right? But glad to see the quarterback here is able to come off on her own will, Ella Shenner.
So who's going to go in as quarterback with Nevaeh Lang on the bench, Ella Shenner on the bench, injured? So Saskatchewan down, going in to use their 3rd quarterback, and I believe it's going to be Shaden Magnus moving in to call the signals here. So Saskatchewan's coaching staff forced to do some improvisation here in the early going.
Yep.
Shaden Magnus in the shotgun. Takes it herself. Takes one hit. Finally brought down. Lillian Watkinson there got an initial hit on the quarterback and then kept pursuing. and was able to bring her down after a loss of 1.
Yeah, and unfortunately for Team Saskatchewan, anytime you're on your third string quarterback, it cuts your playbook in half. And now you got to execute with what the players can do.
Now Navia Lang is back in the ball game as the punter for Saskatchewan. Gets the kick away without any trouble. Here's Sydney Bowers. Sydney Bowers cutting upfield, getting to the outside, pushing down the kicker. Bowers cuts back upfield. Bowers is going to go. Sydney Bowers is going to go. An 87-yard punt return for a touchdown, but there's a flag on the play. It may be coming back.
Great vision by Sydney Bowers to see that, and then she high steps it right to the end zone. And great return. Unfortunately, it might be called back with some flags on the field.
It's coming back. More than likely an illegal block on the return. That is indeed the call, so that 87-yard run will be wiped from the history books. And the ball will come back all the way back to the Alberta 42-yard line. So a great run by Sydney Bowers. She'll probably go to the sidelines to get a breath of fresh air into that lungs after such a great run. And she had to bob and weave her way through the Team Saskatchewan coverage.
Yeah, and then she turned on the Jets right there about the 40-yard line.
Here's Fania, gets the ball away, knocked down, and good defensive play. Piast was the intended target, and Sienna Burns there to knock the ball away, and immediately a flag is thrown, and it might be going against Alberta because Piast was no flag.
Yeah.
No flag, it's an incomplete pass, but both players have the right to that football.
You know what I like there, Dan? The officials got together there, they talked about it, and then they got the right call done. So great job on the officiating staff to get the job done. Yeah.
So second down. Here's Fagnan. Moving around, got a wall of blockers in front of her, but that doesn't keep Colby Fenrick from getting in and getting a tackle on the Alberta quarterback after a pickup of 6.
You know, that there's 4 minutes and 52 seconds left here in the second quarter. Team Saskatchewan's defense is allowing the entire team to stay in the game right now. They're allowing their team to stay in the game by playing some great defense, and it's only 8-0. So credit the Saskatchewan defense for really limiting Alberta here on explosive plays on offense. But, yeah.
Timeout called by Alberta.
For Saskatchewan, they really got to figure this out. And like you said, the quarterback injuries are not helping them right now. But, hey, this is where special teams play a big part in Canadian football.
Well, and Claire Doré, the head coach of Team Saskatchewan, has to know and express to her team that they're not out of it. They're only trailing by a converted touchdown.
Yeah, Sadani Bowers is very tired after that big, long run, right?
Holaki has it around the left side, and she's got some room. Rahima Holaki cutting into the middle. She is going to score. A 62-yard touchdown by Rahima Holaki. And it's now 14-0 with the convert to come.
What I love about this run right here, Olaki, kept the football on her outside, broke one tackle, and then had clear vision to the end zone, and a great job by Holaki to take it in for the touchdown. Just that thinking of switching the ball to the other outside hand, great job by Holaki. Point after is good.
Point after is good by Sophia Piast, and it's now 16-0 for Alberta.
You know, we always teach our running backs high and tight. Anytime you're running with the football, nice high and tight. And Holaki did a great job right there of keeping that ball high and tight and making sure no one was able to strip it away from her.
As soon as she got around that left corner, you could tell that there wasn't anything that was going to stop her.
Yeah, we were just talking about the Saskatchewan defense, the bend don't break type of mentality here in the first 4 minutes, so 6 minutes or 8 minutes in the second quarter. Got to find a way to get productive here on offense.
Piast's kick taken by Ella Schenner at the 28-yard line. Schenner finds a hole. Ella Schenner pushes Piast away. Ella Schenner stays with it, finally forced out of bounds by Sophia Piast after a great return. And Team Saskatchewan will start first down, 10 yards to go at the Alberta 42-yard line.
Yeah, one of the golden rules on special teams, Dan, was whenever you get a kickoff returner or a punt returner, you always ask the returners to get at least 10 yards, the first down. She got more than that on that play right there.
Shaden Magnus in under center at quarterback. The pitch out for Profosky. Prosovsky takes off and comes back to the right side, picks up about 3 yards before being brought down by Ella Gagnon.
Yeah, Lillian Watkinson got in there as well with a nice tackle right there, and going to force Saskatchewan in a 2nd and 6 situation.
So Nevaeh Lang standing on the sidelines as Shaden Magnus continues to play quarterback, the third string quarterback, a high snap. And Magnus brought down there by number 43, Charlie Anna Ware.
Yeah, the one thing you got to be careful, though, is you can't throw the football to your center because...
No, the one person that can't touch the football other than to snap it.
Yeah, so you got to be careful in that aspect. And so 54 is not the center, so that's the good news. The center on that play... Yeah, 54 was the left guard. And in 6 via 6, the only person who can't get the football is the person snapping the ball, or the middle person, whoever of the 3 down linemen.
Nevaeh Lang back in the ball game to kick it away, gets the snap, and the end over end kick ends up in the hands of number 24, Anna Kaposi. Kaposi gets to the left side, finally brought down. Good downfield pursuit there from Haley Tangert for Team Saskatchewan, and Alberta has the ball back. They're either going to go to Rahima Holaki or Sidani Bowers.
Yeah, Sidani Bowers. Thank you, Mrs. Francisca Bowers. We apologize if we didn't get the pronunciation right, but now we do. Hopefully.
Vanya, is the pass complete to number 13, Kaylee Belbeck. Her first touch of the football game ends up in a gain of 3. Sarah Fagnan out of the shotgun, rolling to her right, wide open. Sidani Bowers had it and dropped it.
Sidani Bowers almost got another one there. Yeah, you know what? What a throw from Team Alberta quarterback.
Yeah, rolling to her right, throwing back to
to
the
her
left.
left. And Sidani nearly got the reception right there. And that's tough for her because she has to break her route to go back inside. And great job, almost great execution there by the Alberta team.
Sophia Piast. End over end kick. Sienna Burns allows it to go out of bounds. And good field position for Team Saskatchewan, down 16-0. A minute 47 left to go in the opening half.
You know, for Team Saskatchewan, you know, sometimes on offense, it takes you a while to figure out what's going to work. And right now, they can't figure out this Alberta defense on what they're doing defensively because they've really thrown everything at this defense, and they haven't found their bread and butter play yet on offense. So they got to figure out their bread and butter play. It could be a pass, a short pass, some type of jet sweep, but they have to find an identity on offense that makes them get positive results.
Shaden Magnus continues to play quarterback. A bad snap. Magnus forced to fall down on it, and it will be a big, big loss of 18 yards. It'll be second down and a whole bunch.
Yeah, this is a tough situation here for Team Saskatchewan right now because now they got second and a par three, and if you're Team Saskatchewan, you might two things you can see: either a full house blitz or they're going to play give you all the short stuff and rally to the ball.
Sarah Espinoza in the defensive backfield now for Team Alberta. Magnus in under the flip to Schenner, and Schenner picks up maybe a yard. It'll be another punting situation for Team Saskatchewan.
Yep. I really think the Team Alberta defense with one down lineman, the nose guard over the center, and the three standing linebackers is really creating problems for the Saskatchewan offense because they haven't figured it out how to really penetrate this defense. If they're standing up three linebackers, you might want to attack a certain edge.
High snap. Nevaeh Lang brings it down, gets the kick away, and Sidani Bowers picks it up at her own 42, stays on her feet, pushes forward across the 50 to about the 53. Good field position again for Team Alberta with 56 seconds left to go. You know they want to get more points on the board before the break.
Oh, absolutely. And you know what? Speaking of Sidani Bowers, you know, we've seen her on special teams. We've seen her catching the ball, running the ball. Wow, what an athlete she is here for Team Alberta. Team Alberta right now up 16-0. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And they're doing a great job.
New quarterback to give to Sarah Fagnon. She goes downfield, and Amira Harb, wide open, had the ball go off her helmet.
Yeah, so if you're Team Saskatchewan, the first tell on that play, when your quarterback is a running back in the alignment, you got to have an idea that she might be able to throw the ball too. And that was a great play execution from Team Alberta, wide open.
But Liberty Joe Ware moves into the quarterback slot and hands it off to Sarah Fagnon, moving to her right.
Absolutely.
High snap, Fagnon sets up, throws over the middle, and it's complete to number 24, Anna Kaposi. And the pickup is 14 and another Alberta first down.
Yeah. The goal champions from last season are starting to get a lot of confidence here on the offensive side of the ball, and now we're seeing why they won last year.
Here's Sarah Fagnon once again, another big run, a pickup of 16, and they'll move the sticks once again.
You know what Team Alberta is doing very well, Dan, is they're mixing it up. One play they're throwing the ball, the next play they're running the ball. Like they're keeping the Saskatchewan defense really off balance.
Time ticking away, 20 seconds remaining in the half. Here's the give to Rahima Holaki. Holaki down to the 7. Kezia Reed with the tackle, and another big pickup by Rahima Holaki. 16 more, and another first down.
Yeah, great run, and good job by the offensive line for Team Alberta to really open up those holes for Holaki.
5 carries for 96 yards. Sadani Bowers into the end zone for the touchdown. Alberta didn't need much time. 4 seconds left in the half. They lead at 22-0 with the extra points to come.
Great execution here by Team Alberta on this drive. They took the ball 60-some yards here, and at the end of the drive, they scored another 6 points, and they did it with balance. They did it by throwing the ball. They did it with running the ball, and great job here by your defending champions. So Ryan Tunal is asking if the rosters are on the Canada football site. I'll ask Ryan, and I'll get back to you with the answer maybe after halftime here.
So 22-0, the extra point coming, but we've got another injured Saskatchewan ball player inside their own 5-yard line, more than likely that last exchange. And the heat here, the humidity has got it, the temperature around 34, 35 degrees. Add about 8 to 10 more on this artificial surface here at Keith Harris Stadium at Tag Park on the campus of Carleton University in Ottawa. And it's going to be a long day for these girls.
Yeah, this is where hydration plays a big part into your conditioning for today. And you got to stay hydrated. And again, we said this in the first report, in the first game. Hydration doesn't start like 2 minutes before game time. It starts the day before. And you really got to stay hydrated because this heat can really get to you.
Dalen Meston, the injured ball player. But look at the body language on these two sides. Team Alberta leading 22-0 with a convert to come. Everybody's on their feet. The Saskatchewan bench, everybody's sitting.
Yeah, and that just gives you a tell on the exhaustion level, right? How tired these guys are, these girls are right now. So, and okay, great. So Ryan Tunnell says he found them on the website. Great job. Thank you, Ryan, and glad you're able to find the rosters. And Francisca Bauer says she was also, Sedane was also the special teams MVP of the tournament. I don't know if it was last year, but she's off to a good start, that's for sure.
Piast makes the convert, and the two-pointer makes it 24-0 for Team Alberta in what was a tightly contested match until halfway through the second quarter. Alberta's opened it up wide open.
You know, in the first game where we saw Team New Brunswick never die a situation, right? Now this is the task this coaching staff with Team Saskatchewan has with 4 seconds left. You know, if you're Team Saskatchewan, you say to your team, let's get a good kickoff return here. And if the clock expires, we'll go to halftime, regroup, talk about the second half, and then come out swinging and hopefully for a better outcome.
Sophia Piast.
So,
with the kick, 4 seconds left on the clock. Ella Schenner has it at her own 23. Schenner trying to get to the outside, stays in bounds, and finally brought down as time expires on this opening half. And Team Alberta leads it 24-0. A pretty impressive first half by Alberta. Saskatchewan got into some injury problems, and hopefully they'll be able to dig their way out of it after the half.
Yeah, Saskatchewan needs to find an identity on offense. The defense has done a great job keeping them in the game so far. And one thing we haven't talked about right now is this Alberta defense. You know, we've been talking about the weapons here on Alberta on offense with Holaki and also with Bowers. But this Alberta defense, hey, credit to them for pitching a goose egg here at halftime.
So far, 24-0, Team Alberta in front. You're watching the 2023 U18 Women's National Football Championships from Carleton University in the nation's capital. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with the second half in just a few minutes.
At every OK Tire store, you'll find a local owner who lives in your community, proudly offering full auto service. And when you shop with us, you're shopping local. OK Tire. Service, repair, and tires. It's going to be okay.
So, you want to play flag football? Let's get started. You will receive 2 flags and a football. Your team has the ball, which means you're on offense. Your job is to get the ball into the opponent's end zone to score points, which is called a touchdown. The offense starts with the ball in their own end. From there, they will have 3 chances to cross the midfield line to earn a first down. This will give another 3 chances to reach the end zone. If the defense prevents the offense from scoring by intercepting a pass or making the offense run out of downs, the ball will be turned over and they will now get a chance to score a touchdown. For information, as well as where to sign up and begin playing, visit footballcanada.com/flagfootball.
Football excitement continues, and at OK Tire, we've teamed up with the CFL to bring you all the action, celebrating and supporting communities across Canada while cheering on our local teams. OK Tire, proud partner and fan of the CFL.
Parents, are you looking to get your kids involved in a fun, low-cost sport that they will love? Flag football is one of the fastest growing sports in North America for good reason. This non-contact, team-oriented sport develops fundamental movement and social skills, all while building lifelong friendships. It's never too late to start. Visit footballcanada.com/flagfootball and see how you can get involved.
What does it take to become elite? It takes more than dedication, focus, and hard work. It takes an elite-level training program. Customized, sport-specific, online. Your perfect workout every time. That's Volt Athletics.
Having GameStrat for us has been game-changing. Truly. Coach high school football now for 22 years. Having that instant replay, the opportunity to show players the mistakes they're making, the things they're doing right, is a world of difference of having to wait until Saturday morning or Monday afternoon to make the corrections. It's an opportunity for them to visually see what they're doing, at least attempt to make the corrections there on the spot.
When we switched over from our previous sideline system, the thing that we noticed was, number one, how easy it was. You don't have to be a computer expert in order to work it. The concerns I had were just reliability. If you have it, you pay the money for it, and you invest the time in it, and have people there do it, you want it to work.
With a lot of companies, they'll tell you what they're going to be able to do, and we've had that in the past where they sell you the product, they give you a nice big promise, but they can't really follow through on it, and just a lot of times we don't need to call because it's so easy to set up, and that's been pretty helpful.
For our end, just makes it easy because it's reliable.
To have that opportunity to go directly from the sideline to the end zone is tremendous. Literally just a touch of the screen gets you from the sideline view to the end zone view. It's as easy as texting on your phone or just scrolling through social media.
GameStrat has completely lived up and gone beyond my expectations.
Without a doubt, I wouldn't hesitate to suggest switching over to GameStrat. The product is awesome. It's everything that and more that it's billed as, and it's effortless to set up and to use, and simple process. And really, what are we doing it for? We're doing it to give our players an opportunity to win games, and we feel that by using GameStrat, we have every opportunity each week.
I don't want to coach a game without it. If there was another coach that was looking at using a product similar to GameStrat, if we were playing them, I would say use a different product. The customer service is head and shoulders above the rest. Reach out to them. You'll regret it if you don't.
Welcome back to Tag Park and Keith Harris Stadium on the campus of Carleton University. This is the 2023 U18 Women's National Football Championships. After the first half, Team Alberta in blue and white leading Team Saskatchewan by a score of 24-0. Dan Mooney, Coach Ron Raymond, and her entire crew. So pleased to have you along for the ride. Sedani Bowers gets up to her own 50-yard line before being brought down by Raylyn Sandy.
Yeah, field possession, Dan. We said at the top of the show, plays a big part you know, when you give the opposition a short field to work with, it really goes in their favor. And for Team Saskatchewan, we're going to see on offense what type of halftime adjustments they've made. We know their quarterback here, number 5, Ella Schenner, was carted off here, and we'll see how she's doing here going in the third quarter.
Fania with an hour to throw finds Sedani Bowers in the flat. Bowers spins away, loses the football, but Alberta able to recover it once again. There to fall down on it was Lila McIntosh. And Sedani Bowers is probably going to buy her a coffee after this one.
Yeah, ball security as a coach, we always say, hold that ball high and tight and have the eagle claw on the top of the football. You can see here, great reception here. She does have it high and tight, and then when she just gets swung around there, she brought it down. And a good job by Saskatchewan to force that fumble, but Team Alberta recovered.
Fagnon throwing that one to the flat, in and out of the hands of Anna Kaposi.
Yeah, great vision here by Sarah Fagnon, the quarterback here for Team Alberta. You'll see when she gets in the pocket, her eyes are downfield, and she really gets off that first and second read, and it's really remarkable that she gets down to her third read in some cases.
Fagnon, the give to Rahima Halaki. Halaki cuts back into the middle. Halaki into the secondary. Breaks a tackle, and she'll score. Rahima Halaki, a 48-yard ramble, and Alberta leads it 30-0.
Yeah, great run here by Team Alberta. Rahima Halaki, and wow, they do have the 1-2 punch along with Sedani Bowers. Man, Team Alberta, your last season's defending champion, gold medal champions, just showing that they're ready for this tournament here in 2023.
Rahima Halaki in the first half, Coach, 5 carries for 96 yards, add 48 to that total on that ramble, and she's having a day.
Yeah, it's a pretty good average so far in the day here for Rahima Halaki. No, you know what? Team Alberta. And the thing with Team Alberta, very balanced team offensively, defensively, and special teams. And they're showing that, you know, last year's champs are looking really good to start the tournament.
They are. Sophia Piast gets set to attempt to convert the touchdown. Fagnon to hold. The ball is down. The kick is up and through. It's 32-0. Alberta dominating this one. And you know that Team Saskatchewan is going to do everything they can to stay in this one, but it's getting away from them very quickly.
What did Yogi Berra used to say? It's getting late early?
Yeah.
It's getting late early. And right now for Team Saskatchewan, you know, as I said in the first broadcast, the most important play in football is the next play. And right now for Team Saskatchewan, this is an important series to not necessarily, you know, get a touchdown, but be productive, because the last thing you want to do is go out, have a tune out, and give the ball right back to Team Alberta while they're firing on all cylinders.
Rahima Halaki with 3 touchdowns. And Ella Schenner comes off. Actually, that's Sienna Burns. And back into the ball game comes quarterback Nevaeh Lang. Injured in the first half, but Saskatchewan desperately needs her right now.
Yeah, we'll see what offense coordinator here for Team Saskatchewan has got called up here for this series.
Out of the shotgun, Lang throws that one out for Shaden Magnus, and Magnus takes that upfield, and it's a pickup of 4 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Yeah, good execution by Team Saskatchewan here. Just a quick bubble screen play here to number 26 for Team Saskatchewan, Shaden Magnus, and productive yardage. Got about 4 yards on the play, leaving a 2nd and 6.
Lang, quick pitch out. Prosofsky reverses her field, cuts back, gets back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a pickup of 1, but it'll be 3rd down. What does Saskatchewan do? Down 32-0. Do they go?
No, you kick the ball here, and hopefully you get a good punt and hold Team Alberta down for limited yardage on offense, because every time Team Alberta's gotten the ball, they've been pretty productive. So, unfortunately for Team Saskatchewan, they got to punt the ball here.
Nevaeh Lang, high snap, no rush to speak of, gets the ball away, and it's picked up there by Anna Capozzi. Capozzi breaks a couple of tackles over midfield, puts her head down, keeps the knees going, and Capozzi is going to score. She's got an escort into the end zone, and it's now 38-0 for Alberta.
You know, one of the things we talk about, Dan, in football all the time is that the fundamentals of catching, running, and also tackling. And when you're tackling with your shoulder and you're not wrapping your opponent, these are things that you got to work on during practice and fundamentals. And it's part of the development stage of these young ladies here who play in the game of football. Really to work on their tackling skills when they're in practice, right? Because we saw in that play right there was 3 or 4 shoulder tackles where you need to really wrap and tackle down your opponent.
40-0 after the conversion by Sophia Piast. And Saskatchewan, a dejected team right now, and Alberta really enjoying themselves over on the far sideline.
Oh, this is one of the toughest moments now for Team Saskatchewan, where this got out of hand a bit here at 40-0, and the coaching staff for Team Saskatchewan, their main objective now is to make sure to keep these players motivated and try to. But I think now we're at the mercy rule, where anytime you get to 36 points, it's a running 35. So when you get to 35, they're going to keep the clock running now.
Sophia Piast with the kick, trying to kick it out of bounds, and she's successful in that.
Great kick.
Ella Schenner back out there for Team Saskatchewan. And back comes the Team Saskatchewan offense. Nevaeh Lang back to run it and try to get something going. Saskatchewan without a first down so far here in the second half.
You know what?
3 in the first.
Yeah, looking at the Saskatchewan bench, you can see a lot of these women are very injured. Like, you can see their faces, some of them are limping, and you got to give them a lot of credit for really going through this here right down and staying in the game.
Lang, quick give to Prosofsky. Shelby Prosofsky bounces off a couple of tackles to pick up 2, maybe 3. It'll be second down and 7 to go.
Yeah. I really think Team Alberta's, the way they align on defense has really caused a lot of problems for that Saskatchewan offense. Like, when the linemen line up and there's only one defensive lineman player, the other 2 down linemen are figuring out who they go block, right?
Lang with the quick hit. Prosofsky drops the football, picks it up, and now tries to make something out of it, but quickly wrapped up by Callie Boucher.
And that's what I mean, right? Because now you have the center snapping, you got a guard and a tackle who have nobody in front of them, and they don't know who to go and block. And now the outside linebackers are running right inside, and they're just bringing pressure where they're smothering the running back. You know, you got to give the credit to Team Alberta defense. This is a really outstanding game plan, what they've done here today.
Sidani Bowers back. High snap. Lang with a nice punt. Nice spiral. Bowers picks it up on the one bounce. Sidesteps a couple of tackles. Sidani Bowers trying to get to the outside. Bowers keeps the legs going. She's gone. She's gone. Sidani Bowers scores on another punt return, this time 62 yards. She just returned 171. This one 62. Wow.
You know what? This just in, Sidani Bowers is a pretty good football player. Man, she is amazing. Absolutely. But unfortunately, another flag on the field. And
is it coming back?
Too many men on defense.
So it is coming back.
That's unfortunate. But fortunate if you're a Saskatchewan fan, because now it's going to give them a 3rd and 10, and then they'll have to redo it here. But does Sidani Bowers go back and return this one after taking that one to the house? She must be pretty winded.
That would be something to see. Timeout called. Called by Alberta. They want to give Sidani a chance to catch her breath.
Yeah. Hey, how can there be too many men on 6 via 6, right? You gotta do the math. But that happens, right? But yeah, nope. It's Team Alberta really. I think on defense, Dan, that 1 down lineman and 3 linebackers and 2 free safeties has really caused an issue for Team Saskatchewan on offense, because they don't know how to handle that pressure coming in from the outside because no one's blocking them. And the thing with Team Saskatchewan should do is wherever one of those 2 linebackers line up, that's where those guard and tackle should line up to go block them, right? Don't stay inside. If the Sam linebacker's going out, then you tell your tackle, you go out with the Sam. Same thing with the Will linebacker.
Nevaeh Lang. Another high snap. No rush. Gets the kick away. And Sidani Bowers picks it up at her own 35. And it rolled out of bounds. So that's where Team Alberta will scrimmage. First down, 10 yards to go. And the first game, Quebec and New Brunswick. Quebec, their offense, very dominant in that one. Although New Brunswick scored 72 points and still lost.
That's amazing. You score 72 points and you lose a game. But this
Unbelievable.
shows how good the women's program is in New Brunswick.
Here's Fagnan. Around left side, throws that one up. And Rahima Halaki able to turn nothing into something quickly.
Yeah. And you know what? That's instinct right there. Knowing that you've been wrapped up and you got maybe a second to get rid of that ball, and to find that receiver downhill, down the field is really good job here by number 11 for the Team Alberta quarterback, Sarah Fagnan.
And with the advent of the shovel pass, that pass would have been considered a forward lateral in a long time ago. Ball is loose. Saskatchewan has it. They could have picked it up and ran all the way into the end zone.
That could have been a scoop and score right there for Team Saskatchewan. But, hey, you know what? You take every positive as you can if you're Team Saskatchewan right now.
Charlotte Heapy from Saskatoon fell on the loose football, and now a turnover.
You know, Ryan Tunnell says this Alberta team could beat the Edmonton Elks. I was thinking it, but I was never going to say it. Hey, we were all thinking it, but we weren't going to say it, right? Ryan, I'm glad you did it, though, not me. Being in Ottawa and all. Good sense of humor, Ryan. So, you know what? A little break here for Team Saskatchewan. I don't know if this is the first time they've entered Team Alberta's zone all game.
Probably their first. They have yet to get a first down in the second half. Nevaeh Lang. Quick pitch out for Shelby Prasovsky. Trying to get around the end. Fantastic pursuit there from number 43, Charlie-Ann Ware.
You know what? I can't say enough about this Team Alberta defense. They've done a great job today containing Team Sask here, and then it's the alignment. I'm positive that this alignment is causing a lot of problems for Team Saskatchewan. With one down lineman over the center, those three linebackers have free way to go anywhere they want.
Quick hit there for number 26, Shaden Magnus. Magnus tried to get some open field, loses the football, and Alberta has it. Charlie-Ann Ware coming up with a loose football, and Team Alberta's defense, like you've said, Coach, completely dominant here.
Oh, absolutely. And you know what? What I liked about that play right there, and we teach it in practice, you hold up the ball carrier and someone comes in and strips it, and that's exactly what they did. That is classic. Great job right there by the Team Alberta defense.
Liberty Joe Ware in at quarterback, the give to Sidani Bowers, and she moves forward for a pickup of about 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 5 for Alberta, but a good example of the swarm defense by Saskatchewan on that play.
Yeah, no, you know what? Credit to the Saskatchewan defense. They played their hearts out today, and they just ran into a really, really good Alberta team right now who's hitting on all cylinders when it comes to running the football, passing the football, special teams, defense. This is why, hey, you're playing against the defending gold medal champions here.
There's Liberty Joe Ware into the hands of Anna Capozzi. Capozzi down the sidelines, finally brought down by Colby Fenrick. But there's a flag down in the backfield. Roughing the passer, perhaps. It looks like it might be coming back.
Yeah. So add 15 more to that.
15 more to that.
Yeah, Lori Osborne saying, watching my granddaughter, Liz Crowfoot, Hendy play on Team Alberta. So thanks for tuning in today, Lori Osborne. Appreciate you making a chat, and your granddaughter is having a great day here today in Ottawa.
Liberty Joe Ware. The give in the backfield for Maya Pickering, and she spun around and brought down after a pickup of maybe one. It'll be 2nd down for Alberta.
You know, even though number 73 for Team Saskatchewan, Caitlin Becker, didn't get the tackle, she did enough to slow down the ball carrier to allow her teammates to come in and rally and make the tackle. So good job there by number 73, Team Saskatchewan, Caitlin Becker from Yorktown Regional High School in Yorktown, Saskatchewan.
Liberty Joe Ware. The give to Pickering into the secondary, and a pickup of 14 for number 20, and another Alberta first down.
Yeah, it's nice to see the coaching staff giving the backups an opportunity to play here. Maya Pickering coming in now, and man, this Team Alberta, they just they don't rebuild, they reload here, and they got a really good offensive unit going.
Again, Ware with it, was hoping for some blocks, but and a pass, it's intercepted by number 73, Caitlin Becker. She is going all the way. Saskatchewan's going to be on the board. A 92-yard interception return by Caitlin Becker.
And no flags. No flag, great. We just talked about Caitlin Becker, the last play where she came in, slowed down the running back, and she turns around and makes a great interception. And that was the longest run of her life right there.
Yeah, no
going
doubt.
down 70-some yards to score a touchdown. Great job, Caitlin Becker of Team Saskatchewan, and getting your team on the board here today.
On the final play of the third quarter.
Good job. I love the determination here, Dan. Even though the team was down by 40, this Team Saskatchewan not throwing in the towel. Great job right there.
Sienna Burns, the kick, the high snap. And Shaden Magnus had difficulty bringing it down. She did well to get the ball down. It's just not enough time.
Yeah, Louise Clausen says, so proud of you, Lily Watkinson, Team Alberta, number 12. And thank you for posting that, Louise. And you got a lot to be proud of right there. Doing a great job today here for Team Alberta. Go Rahima, says Shadow Chromie. And thank you, Shadow Chromie, for tuning in today on our broadcast. Appreciate you. Thank you, Angela Kraus. Dan, we got a great job calling this game, guys. Watching my Emily Kraus, number 7, from St. Albert, Alberta. So great job for there.
Emily Kraus, member of the St. Albert Skyhawks.
The Skyhawks.
In St. Albert, Alberta.
Bash Olaki saying, great job to the announcers for the awesome pronunciation of number 4. Kudos to the team. Yeah, we do our best, Mr. Olaki, and sometimes if we get it wrong, we always want somebody to come and correct us, and we will get, at the end of the day, we want to get it right, that's for sure. Because we know it's a big moment for all the athletes today on the field.
Sienna Burns getting set to kick off after that 92-yard interception return for a touchdown by Caitlin Becker to get Saskatchewan on the board. Entering the final 12 minutes of this football game. There's Burns' kick. Scooped up there by Amira Harb, and not much of a return. Number 22 for Team Saskatchewan, Raylan Sandy, there to make the stop.
So now the question, Dan, now that we're at 34-point differential, does the clock still, so now the clock keeps going now. Okay. So the clock will keep going here because of the mercy rule was
in effect.
Was in effect, that's right.
So Liberty Joe Ware from Wetaskiwin, Alberta, in at quarterback, and she's wrapped up there. Number 38, Haley Tangert. And number 34, Cézanne Lapierre, there to wrap up the Alberta quarterback.
Good job by Team Saskatchewan. Also, Mackenzie Morrill says, number 92, Mackenzie Morrill from Alberta last year, watching to support my team. They are doing awesome. Miss you guys, says Mackenzie Morrill.
Well, Mackenzie, we miss you too. Ball loose in the backfield. It's still loose, finally. Picked up by Team Alberta. And I believe that's Maya Pickering that fell on the loose football. And it will be third down and a long way to go. So we're going to see Sophia Piast in to kick this football away.
Speaking of Sophia Piast, her mother, I believe, said, Subel Piast says, love the commentating. Proud of Sophia Piast, number 8, Team Alberta. Just on cue right there, Subel.
High snap. Brought down. Piast gets the high spiraling kick away. And it takes an Alberta bounce out of bounds just beyond the reach of Kezia Reed.
What a kick.
Saskatchewan, great punt by Piast.
You know, the one thing when you get these punts, the one thing that throws off the punt returners is the height of some of the kicks. Like we saw it in the CFL, the Ottawa game a couple of weeks ago here in Ottawa. There was I forget the team they were playing, but the kicker in Ottawa for the Ottawa Red Blacks, Leon.
Richie Leone.
Leone. The height he gets on his kicks, it really throws off the perception of when that ball is going to drop. And that's what I think would happen right there. What a great kick.
Not to mention hang time, allowing your teammates to get downfield to pursue. There's Nevaeh Lang. Cuts back inside. Picks up about 3 before being brought down by number 5, J.C. Boucher.
So we got another shout out here from Stephanie Kaza. Number 28 on Saskatchewan is my niece, Raina James. And she's made a lot of great tackles. Please give her a shout out. And yeah, we will, absolutely. Done a great job here today.
Nevaeh Lang loses the snap from center, falls on it, gets it back, but that's tough on second down. So it'll be third down, and Saskatchewan sends in their punting unit.
That's unfortunate. You know, after you score a touchdown, you held the defense, and now you're forced to punt the ball here on third down.
Sidani Bowers awaiting this Nevaeh Lang punt. 7:50 and counting left here in the fourth quarter. Lang with no problem getting rid of that one. It goes out of bounds. No return by Alberta. And after what we've seen Sidani Bowers and what she's capable of returning kicks, I think I'd kick them all out of bounds.
Yeah, sometimes
too.
on special teams, your best tackler is the sideline.
Yeah.
That's what happened on that play right there.
Back in at quarterback, Sarah Fagnan. The give to Rahima Holaki. Holaki jumps over, hurdles one tackler, and rumbles forward for a pickup of 9. Be just shy of necessary first down yardage.
Yeah. You know, one thing when you have a lot of these tournaments, the support you get back home, and I can feel it right here in the chat. Ignacio Ramirez saying, great job. 50 people at home watching number 3, Sarah Espinoza for Team Alberta. And it's great to see the support. A lot of the families and friends are giving these players here today. So congratulations to all you guys out there supporting your players.
Sarah Fagnan throws complete to Capozzi. A pickup is 12, but Alberta moves the sticks once again, and now they're in Saskatchewan territory.
Yeah, great job there by Team Alberta. Just to, with 6-11 to keep the chains going and producing another first down. And, at this point, you're trying to get everybody involved. As a coaching staff, you're asking around, okay, who hasn't really had a ball thrown to them? Just really want to get everybody involved.
There's Fagnan. Throws in and out of the hands of Kaylee Belbeck. Pass a little behind her, but still. Yeah. Sarah Fagnan looks very, very poised in that backfield, just able to set up and not only look at the first option, the second option. I believe that might have been the third.
Yeah, no, absolutely great spiral. Really impressed with the quarterbacks here today with their play.
Sidani Bowers keeps the legs going, picks up about 6. It'll be third down and 4.
Dan, we got somebody watching from England today. Awesome game, Team Alberta. Rahima's proud auntie from England is Great Britain watching today here the championship game.
And Rahima Holaki will score on third down. A 44-yard rumble, and Alberta makes it 46-6. Really,
Dan, that's the it's been the story of the day. The run game of Team Alberta, strong defensive play, very good special teams. You know what? This Team Alberta is really coming to Ottawa this weekend to defend their gold championship.
Are they ever? And the kick is up and good by Sophia Piast. So now it's 48-6. Alberta in control of this one with 4:40 left to go in the ball game.
So
Rahima Halaki now with 7 carries for 188 yards and 3 touchdowns on the ground. She's got 4 altogether for Team Alberta this afternoon.
just looking ahead to the semifinals, Dan, in the Harlow division, a winner of Game 2, which is this one, which looks like it's going to be Alberta. They'll face the winner of Game 4 of Ontario Red against Manitoba, which comes later tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern.
Ella Schenner still on her feet down the sidelines, and she's forced out of bounds at the Saskatchewan 52. Emily Kraus, they're forcing Ella Schenner out of bounds.
You know, Dan, there's Olivier Eddy here says, great football. Awesome to see the continuous growth of girls and women's football across the country. It's nice to see our game being celebrated and applauded. And you know what? That's a great point, because a lot of people have never seen 6-on-6 women's football. And this is a great display this weekend to really show people what the game's all about. Magnus flips that one out to Schenner, and she spins and falls backwards for a pickup of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. Yeah, if you're Team Saskatchewan here, you're looking to finish strong, right? Try to finish with some points here on offense. So this way, something to build off for the semifinal games going on Wednesday at TD Place.
Shaden Magnus calls her own number around the left side. Magnus rumbles forward, a pickup of 17, but a late flag flew. And it looks like it might be against Alberta. Holding against Saskatchewan, so it's coming back. Going against.
Yeah, great job by the officiating crew here today. And working together, especially that one call that they got together, they got it right. And yeah, no, great job today by the crew here today.
Shaden Magnus in at quarterback. Schenner gets the flip. She'll set up and throw, and it's almost intercepted in and out of the hands of Callie Boucher. But Saskatchewan will go for it on 3rd down, or 2nd down, rather.
Yeah, she jumped that ball. She had a good sight on that football. Unfortunately, probably got there a little bit too early, and it went right through her hands.
2:05 left to go. Alberta in the driver's seat, and they have been for this entire ball game. Although Saskatchewan did well to stay with Alberta and keep it close until about the halfway mark of the 2nd quarter. And there's a big tackle by number 44, Haley Ketchum. And able to catch Hannah Wilker behind the line of scrimmage, and it's a loss of 2. So it'll be third down for Team Saskatchewan. And nothing to lose at this point. They're going to go for it. Magnus, the pitch to Ella Schenner. Schenner around the right side, brought down by Charlie Anaware. And Saskatchewan will turn the ball over on downs. Team Alberta will run out the clock with less than a minute to go.
Yeah, Team Alberta really came to play here today. They displayed a great running game. Passing game was there. Special teams. You know what? It's it's going to be interesting to see how they finish off the tournament in the second round, playing the winner of Ontario Red and Manitoba, which plays at 7 o'clock here tonight. And then the 4 o'clock game, you got the National Indigenous team against Ontario Black.
All kinds of great football in the offing here in the nation's capital over the next week. And it's right here at Carleton University. It's going to be at TD Place as well. It's the 2023 U18 Women's National Football Championships. Dan Mooney alongside Coach Ron Raymond. And this will be the final play of the ball game. Sarah Fagnan takes a knee, and Alberta wins it 48-6.
Yeah, they came, they saw, they conquer, and they never look back. And big team win. For Saskatchewan, they have to find an identity on offense. They had a little bit of bad luck with the quarterback position getting injured at the beginning of the game, and they were never able to recoup from that.
No, that's a difficult blow to bounce back from, not only losing one, but two.
Two quarterbacks, yeah. So we will see.
So the final score, Team Alberta over Team Saskatchewan by a 48-6 margin. They're going to take that victory and use that to build on something later on in the tournament that they'll more than likely need. You start thinking about most valuable players on both of these teams. Look no further than Rahima Halaki. 7 carries for 188 yards and 3 touchdowns, along to go with 3 catches for 71 yards and a touchdown. 4 on the day. Rahima Halaki, my choice for most valuable player in this one for Team Alberta.
And when you look at Team Saskatchewan on defense, it can go to Caitlin Becker, who had a good game, and also number 16, Dalen Meston, also thought had a pretty good game here for the Team Saskatchewan defense.
So this one is in the books. Don't go anywhere, folks. 4 o'clock, Team Ontario Black versus the National Indigenous team right here at the 2023 U18 Women's National Football Championships from the nation's capital. For Ron Raymond and our entire crew, my name's Dan Mooney. Thanks for watching this one. Hopefully we'll see you for the next one at 4 o'clock.
Would you please join us in congratulating both teams on an outstanding performance and a great game? Veuillez nous joindre à nous pour féliciter les deux équipes pour leur super performance et excellent match. If we can now draw your attention to midfield, we will commence with the presentations of the most valuable offensive and most valuable defensive player awards to both teams, as chosen by the U18 Women's Championship Selection Committee. Nous attirons votre attention au centre du terrain puisque nous allons maintenant procéder à la nomination des joueurs offensifs et défensifs du match pour les deux équipes, tels que choisis par le comité de sélection de le championnat national féminin moins 18 ans. Presenting these awards is Eric Giesler, Executive Director of Football Ontario, and Joe Petula-Bumer, Committee Chair. The winner of the Most Valuable Defensive Player of the Game award for Saskatchewan is number 8, Colby Fenrick. The winner of the Most Valuable Offensive Player of the Game for Saskatchewan is number 5, Ella Shanner. The winner of the Most Valuable Defensive Player of the Game for Alberta is number 43, Charlie Ann Ware. And now the winner for the Most Valuable Offensive Player of the Game, number 4, Riema Holaki. Le joueur offensif du match de l'équipe Alberta, numéro 4, Riema Holaki. One more time, a big round of applause for both of these teams on an excellent game.